Hello, survivors of the nuclear apocalypse, desert rangers, guardians of the law, and good guys. Welcome back to Wasteland 3 and playing hardball. And Steeltown. We are in Steeltown. So, we just played this rather corrupt lady with a very cool voice, Benny Bianchi. And her corrupt ways, so we actually got some of this steel from her, but her boss still got the info. So, because we are the good guys, right? But we also need the good stuff. That's the thing. So who's this?
Excuse me, but if you are new employees, all paperwork will be processed in the usual time. Welcome to Steeltown HR document processing. How can I help? Wait, you're not employees, are you?
We are the Desert Rangers. Markham hired us to take care of some problems.
Oh, freelancers have to file invoices through accounting, not HR. Is there something else I can do for you?
Yeah, well, we are not doing any invoices. What is it that you do here?
Well, this is Steeltown HR document processing, so I process Steeltown HR documents.
Well, we've got to go.
Have a nice shift.
The apocalypse should have destroyed, you know, such attitudes.
I'm not sure you are authorized to take that.
Yeah, we are authorized.
Let me look for your
It's
paperwork.
okay. We have all the paperwork. Let's see what's in
Are you
here.
absolutely sure you're authorized to do that?
Yes, we are. Saw blades. Okay, very nice. Everything. There.
You did say the computation engine authorized this, correct?
Yes, it did. Okay, so, oops, sorry. The strange device is a tangle of cables connected to a central computer bank. Somewhere in the mess, a helmet is connected to several cables and many lights. Oh, interesting. There's a helmet there. Okay, well, I guess someone will talk about that at some point. So, well, maybe we should take a look at the lower levels, huh? Working stiff. Yeah. Factory fracas. So I guess, are these guys? Wing Tillman.
Sorry, pals. Can't show you any of Steeltown's glorious weapons, construction equipment till Markham gives me the nod. Just take care of the rumpus in the factory and she'll sign off for sure.
Can we ask you some questions?
Absolutely, amigos. Questions don't cost a dime.
What do you know about the strike in the factory?
Whoa now, friends. I think the word strike is a bit strong, don't you? The computation engine would never allow anything as serious as a strike to happen in Steeltown. I'd say what's going on is just a little disagreement. And all Markham wants you to do is to have a little sit down with the parties involved and find a compromise.
So the sirens and gunshots coming from the factory level don't concern you?
I'm sure that's just some kind of training exercise. The computation engine likes to keep us on our toes.
What is the computation engine anyway?
The greatest computer in the world, invented right here in Steeltown by our own world-class engineers. With the computation engine in charge of Steeltown, everything goes right the first time, every time.
But things aren't going right now, Wing, are they?
That's not the computation engine's fault. That's human error.
What have you heard about Ludloff, the security chief, or the woman leading the workers, Celine Crow?
Pals, please. I'm just in sales. I don't stick my nose in other departments' business.
Really towing the company line, aren't you, Wink?
I don't know what you mean. These are my honest and independently arrived at conclusions.
Yeah, sure. Well, so long.
See ya, champs.
Well then, so go here.
Another shining example of the products we produce here in our state-of-the-art facility.
Did you sign up for sales when you applied?
Nope. I figured I'd be working the
There's
line.
interesting stuff
You?
here.
I have 10 years experience as an electrical engineer. I thought I'd be in R&D, but I failed the engineering test.
Nerves?
What? No. None of the questions on the electrical engineer test were about electrical engineering. There was a lot about baseball, though, for some reason. I don't know anything about baseball.
The computation engine, am I right? It moves in mysterious ways. Its wonders to perform.
Tell me about it.
Sorry, cats. I'm your gal for deployables, pick-me-ups, and other useful sundries. But no goodies till the situation in the factory is settled. Boss's orders.
Can we ask you some questions?
Why not? I'm just sitting here otherwise.
Some of your saw dogs look a little shop-worn. Why is that?
Don't tell anybody. But sometimes we deploy them out back and make them fight. Dings them up a bit, but teaches them tactics. Those ones cost extra.
Interesting. What do you think the strike in the factory is about?
It's about getting Markham's attention. About waking her up to the shit show Steeltown has become since she let the computation engine start running things.
What's the computation engine got to do with everything going to hell?
The CE makes the schedules and sets the quotas, and both are brutal. My sweetheart works down there. Thankfully not on the line. But she talks to the line workers every day, and they say it's crazy. Double shifts, no breaks, no leaving the factory. People falling into the machinery because they can't stay awake. Markham's all proud of her non-lethal weapons, saying she's fighting the strikers without killing them. But her machines and the CE's crazy schedules have killed plenty. And it also hired the security chief down there, fucking Ludlow.
What's the problem with Ludlow?
Ludlow's problem is he's crooked as a mountain road. He's charging the workers for things that ought to be free, like bathroom breaks, beds, first aid. And if anybody complains, zap, he sicks his robots on them. I know people here are pissed at Celine Crow for striking when it looks like the gangs are gonna come down on us any minute, but she's got the right idea. Markham won't help the workers unless not helping them would end Steeltown.
I like the expression crooked like a mountain road. Well, so you are on Crow's side then?
Against Ludlow? Hell yes. Against Markham? Well, despite all the shouting, Abby's not the worst boss in the world. She's just driven. And that makes her forget her workers are human, not machines. If she could wake up to what the workers are going through and ditch the computation engine, I think things would get better around here. Unfortunately, those are two pretty big damn ifs.
Okay, thanks for filling us
No
in.
charge, cats. Hope you can sort it out.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, okay, we need to know a bit more about this computation engine. And Amos, what do you
Sorry,
say?
I'm not authorized to sell you armor until Administrator Markham says it's okay. Which won't be until whatever is going on in the factory calms down. But I'm also supposed to say that when you can buy armor, you should. Because the gangs are coming, and you'll be dead if you don't.
Can we ask a few questions?
About armor? Or
What gangs are coming?
the ones who follow Liberty. Supposedly, she sent them out to take Steeltown for everything it's got.
Do you know what the strike in the factory is about?
I don't think I'm really supposed to talk about that. But, well, Ludlow, who runs security down there, he's an asshole. And Crow, who's leading the workers, does not like assholes. I mean, who does? But she really does not like assholes. So basically, she wants him gone, and she's told all the workers not to work until he's fired, which is, I mean, I know where she's coming from, you know? Weird that the computation engine would hire them for jobs they aren't cut out for, but Then it thought I'd be a good salesman. And, well, yeah.
So you think the strike in the computation engine's fault?
No way. That I'm really not supposed to talk about. Nope.
Well, thanks for the info.
Sure.
So long.
Bye?
Well, I like his total insecurity in his voice.
We rotate this display monthly. This month, we are highlighting the proud work of Factory Section 4, the Warbot.
So that
Not
is
available for sale to private citizens.
Small sign reads, the Warbot is a shining example of Steeltown skill and craftsmanship. You too can own one today. Financing available. Some restrictions apply. Please talk to an associate. Well then, so we leave it alone for the moment. Yeah, no, we are not building that trap. At least not yet, because the lady, yeah, she's not that bad, isn't she? So, well, let's talk. There were some more people here. Let's talk with them first, like this Enrico.
Hey, Rangers. Me research lab is so research lab.
Ivan or Ivan.
Oh, hey. You dudes look, well, armed? Oh, shit! You're the Rangers, huh? Team November in the flesh!
Yes, indeed, that's us, here to help.
Oh, cool. Maybe you can help me then. I'm supposed to present my new prototype to Markham ASAP. Problem is, I need 2 biometric governors to monitor the highs and lows of the dopamine release cycle. But there's only 2 in the lab, and that nerd over there, BF, has the other one. It's a fucking crime. She's totally wasting it on her bullshit woo-woo prototype. So what do you say? You snag it out of her rig and put it in mine so I can kick her butt at the presentation, and I'll make it worth your while.
What does your prototype do?
It's fucking genius! So, you know how much time the assembly line loses to meal breaks? Well, this hooks the workers up to a worker incentive system. Make 5 widgets, a nutritional pellet gets shot into your mouth. Make 5 more, another one.
I know about such a system for rats, right? For rat experiments.
They get food and a dopamine kick for hitting their goal, and never need to step away from their station. And the best part is, it's adjustable. Need to ramp up production? Turn the dial and they only get a pellet every 7 widgets, or 10.
Well, I'm not sure that we should actually help with such a system. How about you give us a little down payment, or we tell Markham about your skullduggery?
All right, fine. Here's some tellurium steel I set aside. Now will you help a brother out?
So, well, when would the workers get to sit down or socialize?
That's the point! They wouldn't! They can do that stuff on their time off.
So you'd be okay with this for yourself? Stand at your desk all day and get a pellet for every 5 equations you solve?
What? Are you crazy, bro? This is for workers. Researchers need time to think. We gotta let our brains breathe, you know?
Yeah, I think we are going to let your brain breathe at some point as well. How worthwhile will you make this job?
I've got the blueprints for Steeltown's proprietary elite energy exoskeleton. Once you have the recipe, you can make your own way cheaper than buying.
The elite energy exoskeleton. Well, I like the answer. We are not helping you turn the factory into red cage workhouse, bro. You can take your pellets and shove them. But, yeah, we are staying diplomatic right now. No promises. We are busy.
Whatever. I guess let me know if you decide to stop being lame. My rad invention is on the factory floor. BF's POS is here on admin in the job placement office. Later!
But this one is the exosuit, right? Did it... This one? Elite Energy Exosuit. Here we get a reward of 3,000. We got 1,000 Egyptian nomadic gauntlet recipe. And by the way, is this one? Ah, it's a disruption gauntlet. Well, okay, so. Anyway, let's talk with the others. Clerk. No, we don't want to talk with that lady anymore because she's lame.
You do not have the proper safety equipment to be researchers. You must be here for another reason. Logic suggests you are here to assist Administrator Markham with a production issue. Perhaps you could maximize efficiency by procuring something for me during your efforts.
That depends on what you need and why.
Those are sensible details to require. I've been tasked with improving admin worker efficiency, and have identified a significant period of the day in which productivity is reduced to 0%.
That does sound inefficient. What time of the day is that?
When they are asleep. Those 6 to 8 hours are completely unutilized time. But my EEG hood harnesses REM stage dreams and redirects the brain to simple collation and data entry tasks. Early trials have shown promise, but I require a pair of biometric governors to keep user brainwaves within safe parameters. Unfortunately, the lab only has 2. And Ivan, that fool over there, is wasting the other for his own pointless project. If you were to retrieve it from his experiment and install it in mine, I could give you some chemical neutralizers and disruption grenades that I've stockpiled.
We could accomplish this task more efficiently if you could give us some supplies now.
While I recognize your argument is merely an attempt to extort me, it is also factually correct. Here.
Thank you. So, well, but wait a second. You're co-opting people's dreams to make them work while they're asleep?
Ingenious, isn't it? Now workers can be productive almost 24 hours a day.
Well, and when actually can they recharge their own batteries? When can they do sports and other stuff to keep up their health? Is that ethical? Are they at least going to be paid for this work?
Ethics and payroll are not my department. I'm in research and development.
Well, maybe we can't guarantee anything yet.
If you change your mind, please do so exponentially. Ivan and I will both be required to present our work to Markham soon. My machine is on the job placement office here on the admin level. Ivan's is on the factory floor. Farewell.
Well, so that's BF. OMC Walsh. So this guy, he's just...
I'm
the
afraid
bureaucrat,
I'm
right?
quite busy. Could you make an appointment?
No, we don't need and want any appointments. So, Enrico? Anything
Hey,
to say
Rangers.
now? No.
Me research lab, SO research lab.
Okay, well then. Yeah, this...
Hey,
Oh,
Rangers, got a sec?
well, now he's talking or what? Sure, what's up?
I couldn't help but notice that those asshats BF and Ivan were bugging you. I don't suppose they asked you to nick some parts for each other's prototype.
That's right, they did.
They told you about their projects, right? God. Straight up creep fests, both of them. Co-opting people's sleep so they can do data entry. Feeding people on the production lines like they're rats on a treadmill. That shit'd drive the workers bananas. Look, I'm sure they offered you some goodies for doing their dirty work for them. But I gotta ask you to do the right thing. Bring me the governors from both their prototypes, and I'll call Markham over for the presentations. Then both of them will fail, and their big brother-ass ideas will be forgotten. What do you say?
Why do you care so much about the workers?
Are you kidding me? If a bunch of workers go bonkers from a new R&D project, then nothing else will ever get approved. Unfortunately, BF and Ivan don't give a shit about the rest of us. They only care about being top dog in the department.
And what's in it for us?
The warm feeling of helping your fellow man? I, don't have a lot of supplies right now.
We'll think about it.
Okay. Well, if you do, come on back once you've relieved both machines of their biometric governors.
I guess it could be this machine here on the side, right? Like the one with this helmet. Was it that one? I mean, of course we will do the right thing, right? So, like
so, have you had any work at all?
Like there, this one?
With the factory at a standstill? Nothing.
So, how do
there
you make
is
it look
something
like you're
spilled
busy?
over here
I
now.
have 50 orders in my outbox and none in my inbox. So, every
EEG
morning,
hood prototype,
put
yeah,
them
that's
all
the
back.
one.
Slowly move.
This must be BF's EEG hood prototype, cables connected to a computer on one end and a strange helmet on the other. Lights and small screens show that it's functioning, but erratically. A biometric governor is attached to an exposed circuit. Yeah, let's steal the biometric governor. The governor pops out of its socket with ease. All of the meters on the machine instantly ramp down. Okay, there we go. Then I guess now we can... Oh, well, let's check out these guys again. Like here. Talk with them.
It
in a little
appears
bit
the
more
medical
depth.
supply merchant is now open for business.
Jesus, that
Take
hurts.
another green pill.
Hello. Administrator Markham has informed me that Steeltown's medical services and supplies are now available to you.
You're the nurse and you're sick. Why don't you take some of your medicine?
Are you crazy? They take shrinkage out of my commission. I need that money.
Can we ask you some questions?
I don't give free medical advice. But anything else, okay, I guess.
So, Steeltown makes drugs?
Some, yeah. We have a medical supply unit. Makes drugs, hospital equipment, first aid kits. Only a small part of what Steeltown does, though. Mostly heavy equipment and weapons. So, the tools to hurt you and the tools to heal you. We get you coming and going.
What do you know about what's going on in the factory?
I know all the noise is doing nothing for my headache. That's what I know. I guess some of the workers think they're being treated unfairly, and they're on strike. They should try working on commission. Then they'd know real pain. I just hope they sort it out soon. Markham says the gangs are getting closer every day. And if the workers don't start making guns soon, we're doomed.
So if the strike isn't settled, Steeltown will die, in your opinion?
Well, maybe Steeltown won't, but plenty of us will. And all those people out in the camp, before I got hired, I was in that camp. We were sitting ducks out there. Jokes aside, I understand the people in the factory have legitimate complaints, but now is not the time. This Crow person who's leading the workers needs to realize that.
So Crow's the problem down there?
The way I hear it, Ludlow's the actual problem. Just a complete bully who never should have been made security chief. Crow's problem isn't that she's wrong, just that she's being selfish for fighting this now and not waiting until we've fought off the gangs. Of course, her people are dying right now, so you can kinda understand how she doesn't care so much about people dying later.
Okay, thanks for the information.
Yeah, sure. My
Bless you.
pleasure.
Well, okay, thanks.
Have a nice day.
Let's have a look at the vending machine. This vending machine offers a surprisingly useful array of goods. Go shopping. Okay, well, but the prices are surely not that great. Yeah, they are. I mean, they are not catastrophic, like with these other guys, for 800 or something, but it's still really bad. Okay, then. Is there anything to do here? Assistant Ramen?
God, Ludlow's guard bots are throwing the poor workers like rag dolls. Who are you? What do you want?
Who are these people? How did they get hurt?
All that noise you're hearing. There's a strike going on in the factory below us. Celine Crow, the leader of the workers, is fighting for better conditions. Carl Ludlow, Steeltown's security chief, is... well, you can see what he's done here. He's been trying to use his guard bots to beat and zap Crow and her workers into submission. And this is the result. Broken bodies and bleeding heads. But the workers are tough, and Crow's determined. She's not given up. I volunteered to drag people out of the elevator and help patch them up. But it seems like I'm doing all of it now.
I told you I can't help, Ramen. I have gold. I'd infect everyone.
Uh-huh. Anyway, while Crow and Ludlow fight it out down there, I try to patch up the casualties and get them to rest, but the idiots just keep going back down to fight again.
And who are you?
I'm Nurse Ferenzi's assistant, Ramen. I'm usually a nut tightener, but the computation engine reassigned me, so here I am.
Yeah, we know about nut tightening. Well, you said Ludlow's bots are zapping the workers.
They're using disruptors on them, like the ones you're carrying. Those things will give anybody a jolt. But all Steeltown factory workers are fitted with cybernetic implants that allow them to operate the heavy lifting exos and so on. If an implanted worker gets hit enough with a disruptor weapon, it fucks with their cybernetics and takes them out of the fight permanently. Or at least until management resets them. And man, it hurts like hell. Like you were setting them on fire.
Oh, that doesn't sound so well. That sounds a bit inhumane. But so now so nobody's dying down there, they are only getting zapped?
Only? But no. People are dying. Getting thrown across a room by a robot is not non-lethal. And apparently, Ludlow's got himself a sniper rifle. And he hasn't been shy about using it.
Oh.
Of course, the workers haven't been exactly gentle either. I mean, they've been smashing the machines and wrecking finished goods. But since all their opponents are bots, there haven't been any casualties on the management side. Yet.
Well, robots also deserve respect.
That could change if they made it up here.
On any opinion on who's right and who's wrong down there?
They're both wrong. I mean, Ludlow's wronger, for sure. He's a corrupt, lazy bastard who milks the workers for everything he can get. But Crow knew full well the gangs were heading our way, and she still decided to strike. And that's putting us all in danger. Just plain selfish as far as I can see.
We'll let you get back to patching people up.
Yes, please. All right, who's next?
Oh, there's a corpse. The clothing and skin around the spinal implant appears to be burned and lightly smoked. Oh.
It ain't right to expect us to go back to work after this bullshit. It just ain't right.
Workers have
Old Crow got through that blast door ahead of Ludlow. Guard bots were right on her tail.
Somebody bandage me up. I gotta get back down there and help Crow.
Oh well, please keep the hallway clear.
Crow's right to strike. But I wish she'd have waited till we defeated the Raiders. Now, I'm not sure we will.
Okay, well. So, we are aware of the problems. And I guess, yeah, we are going down there now. But that, my dear fellow Rangers, we will see in the next episode. I hope you like this one and appreciate all the good voice acting. I certainly do. It's really funny. Well, and yeah, we milked some people with bad character. And yeah, we held our options open, I guess. Yeah. Except maybe, well, we didn't get this the log, right? Or this the promise from Benny or Bernie or whatever her name was. This one. Oh no, that was not the one. The hot commodity. So she promised something, like a recipe or something. I think that was pretty good. But it felt, you know, for me that felt unacceptable. So, and I guess we will make do with what we have. So, I appreciate if you click the like button, and you're very welcome to join the channel as well. See you next time. Bye bye.